We're just waiting for the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers to file in as we always do. At the top of every show, we do shout-outs. That's why we do shout-outs for free. That's why I hope in turn you will donate, super chat, super sticker, or becoming a channel member. Becoming a channel member, viewers. What's going on? Ryan Powell, welcome to the room. What's up, Charles? Charles SR, I would assume senior. Shout out to the 50 that are in here. We got Adam Lenart. We got Ryan Powell here. Again, we are just waiting for the subscription, the subscribers to get in there. And remember, guys, you want your name added. If you want your name added during the stream, all you got to do is donate today. Channel member donation, whatever you got to do. There's so many ways to support what I do because I can't do it without all of you. Who will make the LED board for the first time ever today? What's up there, Justin Hightower? We got Amanda. I love all the news that you bring us, Sean. You're truly the best in the biz. Hit the like button. Yes, guys, as you file in, remember to hit the like button. It's so crucial. It is so important to hit the like button to my channel. It's free to do. It's free to hit the like button. Very free to do. Sky Hunter 82, welcome to the room. Welcome. Again, we are waiting for the viewers, the fans. Before we start the show, I'm just trying to get a little bit more viewers in here. Seeing what we can do, seeing what we can talk about. There's a lot to talk about. How can I see what I'm going to talk about? There's a hell of a lot to talk about, a hell of a lot to bring up, a lot of headlines. Let's see who else we got in the room today. We got Amanda in the room. Let's see. And guys, if you want your name, if you want your comment read, now's the time to do it. Now is the time to express it. Now is the time to not be mute, okay? I said I was going to go live a lot more often. This is my third or fourth time this week going live, so I'm giving you guys more time, more effort, more emotion, more energy than I ever have, and I was already doing that with regular videos, but now I'm doing it in live real time. What's up there, Keith? Keith is in the room. It's a rumor. We haven't seen The Miz in quite some time, but it is a rumor. And again, we do talk rumors, speculation, gossip, whether it's real or not, isn't up to me. It's up to the WWE, the dirt sheets, the websites, the newsletters, the insiders, the sources. Hello, everyone. Sailor Outlaw. What's going on to the Sailor Outlaw? Again, we recognize and we respect everybody in the beginning of the show, right at the top of the show. Oh, no, we're going to talk. We have a lot to get to. I'm not going to get into it right now, this second, because I'm just waiting for the people to get in here, waiting for the notification to get sent out. We are just currently waiting, guys. That's it. We're just on a little wait game here. I wonder who is going to join Roman Reigns' new stable. We're going to be talking about that. Liked and shared on Facebook. Thank you, Aunt Peggy. Thank you very much for Aunt Peggy. We got Mike. We got T. Harris in the room. Again, shout out to the 65. Shout out to the 65 that are here. Roxanne Perez breaking news. We got Francis in the chat room. What's going on, Francis? What's going on, Francis? Patrick, what's going on there, Patrick? Again, we recognize those that enter, that come in here, Because without you, there is no Seanzview. I say it time and time again. Without you, there truly is no Seanzview. We are trying to maximize the performance for all of you. What's up there? Mike L. Mike L in the chat room. Good afternoon, Sean. I hope all is well. What's up there, Judy from Cambridge, Ontario? Yes, we do shout-outs on the show. We recognize you because we respect you. We actually give a damn about the audience. We give a damn about the channel members, and it's so important to become a channel member today. I've heard that Roman will have Punk and Jay in the new Shield. Is the Young Bucks coming to the WWE? Jason Robinson. As of now, I have not heard anything about that, but I will recheck with my sources. Because I do have, listen, you're not on YouTube for over a decade and not know somebody in the business. And believe me, I know quite a few in the biz that give me some information. You might read and see and hear the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, but I also get the exclusive scoop myself, all the backstage scenarios, all the drama, all the reactions, all unfolding right here on Sean's View Entertainment. Cody Rhodes will beat John Cena, okay? Could happen. And then Seth Rollins cashes in on Cody Rhodes. See, that's where Seth Rollins is finally going to get in. This is the first, you know what? We're going to kick it off with the main event here. We got a big news to talk about. That is where Seth Rollins is finally going to get his win over Cody Rhodes. Because Seth Rollins has never beat. Seth Rollins has never defeated Cody Rhodes in his illustrious career. The 2-3 times they've went at it, Cody Rhodes always got his arm raised. He always got his hand raised. Cody Rhodes always got the W at the end of the day. And is that going to happen again? Is that going to go down again? Well, Seth Rollins is looking to change history. Seth Rollins is looking to change history. Seth Rollins to cash in on Cody Rhodes. Or will he cash in on CM Punk? That also could happen as well. Yeah, Seth Rollins could beat CM Punk. You know, that could happen too. There's a lot of variables. There's a lot of plans. There's a lot of strategizing. There's a lot of manipulating that'll be going on this summer in the WWE. And we got a hell of a lot. We got a loaded. We got a blockbuster summer to go. Okay, a blockbuster summer. It is going to be a scorcher. It is going to be absolutely incredible. My favorite WWE news channel. Thank you, Bradley. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. Remember, this is not just a WWE news channel. We also give gossip and speculation and rumor and hearsay. We cover it all. This is your one-stop place for everything WWE. Southview, you're the greatest man. Keep it up. Yeah, I'm going to keep it up, my man. And again, if you want to keep Seanzview going, you got to donate and your name will get added to the board. Donate to the link in the chat room of the video. Your name gets added to this board during the show. I will make room for your names. I will make room for your donation. But let's start it off. We got 77 people in here. We're going to kick it off. We're going to start it off right here and right now. Let's get into the rumors, the news, and the headlines without wasting any of your precious time. All righty, viewers. Let's get right into it here. We're going to pull up the rumors, the news, the headlines. My favorite wrestling challenge. What is going on? Well, again, we got to recognize again. I always give my love and my respect, my admiration to the chat room. I got to shout out the people that have chosen to be here. You guys could be doing anything else. You could be anywhere else, but you're deciding to spend your time with Seanzview, and I personally adore and respect that. We got Jay Press in the chat room. We got Bobby L. Keith Hamlin. Is that Hamel? We got Thomas in the chat room. We got Timothy McQueen in the chat. We got Bobby L. We got Sky Jr. We got a lot of the same people here, and I like it. I like seeing the same people showing up. And then we get some new faces. We got Ian K. I am the most energetic. I am the most passionate. I might not get it right all the time, and I'll admit it. I may not get it right all the time, but I am the most passionate. I have the most heart. I have the most hustle. I have the most performance. I have the most enhancement. Nobody will match Seanzview Entertainment because I am here for you. And I come unglued for the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers because I am truly here for you. Remember to take this video and share it all over Facebook and Twitter and Tout and MySpace. I don't even know if they have half those things anymore. But you know what I'm getting at. You know what I'm shooting at you. Well, I'm not shooting anything, but I'll be shooting you news and rumors all day long, all through the stream, because that's what I mean. Goldberg. We got JT Wolf 91 in the chat room. We also in the chat room, we also have Let's see who else we got here in the chat room. In the chat room, we also got an idiot in the chat room. We have an idiot right here live in the chat room. Let's see. There you go. See you later. What is going on, guys? Again, I want to thank you for being here. You guys mean the world to me. You mean everything to the Brash and the Brazen. Hey, paper route. Sue me. If you don't like me, sue me. Call the cops. Call the NYPD. If you don't like what I'm doing, if you don't like what I'm about, if you don't like me, all you guts to do is pull up. I'm not a hard person to find. I know all of you like to trace my IP address. I know you like to trace my address. Why don't you trace me and pull up? That's all I got to say to you. If you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't like what I stand for, if you don't like what I'm doing, if you don't like me, all you guts to do is pull up and show up. And I'll show you this is the place to be. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of them one by damn one by damn one. They're all going to be eliminated. They're all going to be decimated. They're all going to be cremated. That's what they're going to get here on Seanzviewent Entertainment. All right, so without further ado, we got 75 people. I think it's all right to start now. I think it's okay to start now. So let's get into it. Let's get into the rumors, the news, and the headlines. And we're going to read your comments as well. We're also going to read your comments because, again, your view, remember this, guys, your view is the only view that matters on this very website. Remember that, okay? We also have a goal during the stream, guys. We also have a goal. All right, so let's read some of your comments because, again, the first half of the show is all about you. We put this show in your hands. We put you in the driver's seat. You guys are in control of the show at the beginning. Goldberg deserved better on Saturday night's main event. Do you believe that Goldberg deserved better on Saturday night's main event? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Press yes or no. Did Goldberg deserve better in his retirement match? And then they cut Goldberg short. They cut him his time on the microphone. They cut him his retirement. So again, viewers, the show is about you. Did Goldberg deserve better? We need you to comment. We need you to interact. We need you to intersect. Now is the time to talk, and now is the time to channel your emotions. Now is the time to stay in check with the Brash and the Brazen. It's all about interacting. It's all about going back and forth. It's all about the swinging of emotions. We got an O'Connor in the chat room. We got Aaron in the chat room. We have JT in the chat room. Keith in the chat room. Jay Press is in the chat room. Ralph says no. David says absolutely yes. And again, guys, this show is about you. You guys are the performance. You guys are the enhancement. You guys are what makes Seanzviewent Entertainment true. Remember, viewers, it's very simple. If you want your name on the bright lights of the LED board, just donate in the super chat or super sticker, or click the link in the comment section of the video in the chat room. Click the link in the chat room of the video. Your name will be added onto the show. Your name will be added onto the board. The bright lights. We got Tommy. Yes, Goldberg deserved better, according to Tommy in the chat room. All right. I want to see Damian Priest and Bad Bunny reunite at SummerSlam versus the Judgment Day for the World Tag Team Championships. We got Robert in the chat room. Again, we got Robert. Again, we recognize and realize you at the top of the show, guys. This show, the first half of the show is all dedicated to you because you guys are the ones that brought me to the dance. Again, without you, there is no Sean's View. There really isn't. The OTC versus Braun Breaker at SummerSlam, or it could be a tag team match. It could be a tag team affair. All right, let's not forget about that. All right, we are back. We are back, guys. We had a little bit of a disruption, but we are here now. We are back. Can everybody hear me and see me all right in the chat room? Can everybody hear me and see me all right in the chat room? Press 7 if you can hear me. Press 7 if you can see me. We had a little bit of a, I don't know what the hell just happened here. I thought that was my internet. I thought it was my internet. Apparently, it was my internet. Get it? It was my internet. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a star-studded, fully loaded lineup of news and rumors on this very show. But again, I dedicate the show to you guys. Every time we do a show, we dedicate it to you. Remember to press 7 if you can hear me and see me. All right, you can hear me loud and clear. Oh, A-Town down. We got my man Nigel. My man Nigel is in the room. What's up, Nigel? My man Nigel is here. Thank God for that. Thank God I got backup. Thank God I got reinforcements. Thank God I got my my police. I got my security. I got my J&J security. We got Crimson Tide. We got Judy, Tommy, Grant H, Aaron, Sky Hunter, Robert, Nigel in the chat room. We got Charles Buck. We got Laws, LAWS in the chat room. What else we got going on here on this show of Sean's View? Remember, guys, if you want me to stay on YouTube, if you want this to be my full-time job, donate to my GoFundMe in the chat room of the video. The link is in the chat room of the video. All right, so without further ado, I dedicated some time to my viewers, fans, and subscribers. I'll give you more shout-outs. I'll give you more as we get more and as we do more, but right now we got to say more. Right now we got to say more. Kane. Who here would like to see Kane? Kane, the big red machine, the big red monster. Would like to see Kane have one more run at it in the WWE, because we got a breaking news update on the big red monster, the big red machine, Kane, one of the Attitude Era favorites. The Attitude Era, the most popular era in WWE history. Would you like to see Kane? And guys, we got to go back and forth. We got to interact. You got to comment. We got to satisfy the viewers as we try to do every day. Night in and night out, day in and day out, around the clock, I try to satisfy the viewers. It would appear as if now we got breaking news on former WWE champion Kane, because he is a former WWE champion. Hell, Kane is also a former world champion in his own right. Well, Kane, apparently there's rumors making the round that Kane, I don't know about one more run, but he could have one more match. One more time in a WWE ring wrestling. Kane. Again, it wouldn't be a retirement run like John Cena, but it could be something similar to what Goldberg did. Do you want to see Kane? And listen, who should Kane go against? Some say it should be Penta versus Kane. Some say it should be The Undertaker one-on-one with Braun Breaker. Who should Kane go against? I want your thoughts, your comments, because remember, this show is about you. Who should Kane face? Who should Kane go against? Who will Kane be going across from inside that WWE ring? And at what event should it be taking place at? Should it be at a WrestleMania? Should it be Seth Rollins? Should it be Roman Reigns? Should it be an up-and-comer in NXT? There's so many different answers. There's so many different variables that go into this one. Oh, no, we got a lot to tackle in this show. We have a lot to tackle. Kane versus Bronson Reed. Well, Bronson Reed would surely get the rub in that one. And let's get it straight. Whoever Kane does go against, let's just get this straight. Kane would probably get the loss, because Kane would be putting over someone else. Kane would be putting over the future of the WWE. Rusev, I think that would be a decent match. Can't you go up? But yeah, Rusev versus Kane. Sheamus versus Kane. Kane versus Karrion Kross. Now, I like that one. Imagine the angle. Imagine the storyline between Kane and Karrion Kross. I think that would be special. I think that would be original. Yes, I would be all for that. Kane versus Drew McIntyre. Yes, because remember, whoever Kane would be going against, he would be elevating that star. He would be elevating that star. Yes, indeed, he would. Yeah, I think I like the variable of Kane versus Karrion Kross. I would definitely be for that. I would be for that. Yeah, Ken and Karen. Let's see. Karrion, Sean, I didn't think about that one. It would be an excellent match. Kane versus Damian Priest. Now, that is another stellar matchup. Kane versus Damian Priest. Imagine the promos between Kane and Damian Priest. I think that would definitely be one for the ages. Make no mistake about that. The new Bloodline member, yeah, that would be cool. They are burying Karrion Kross. Hi, Sean. What is going on? My man David in the chat room. Justin. We got, Kane versus Tongaloa. Yes, Kane versus, that would be another good one. What a match that would be. What a contest that would be right then and there. Wow. That would be major. That would be enormous. You want to get Tongaloa over, you have him get a win over the big red machine, Kane. And I do want to shout out Scott B. If you're new to the show or if you're just entering right now, I want to shout you out. I want to get your hometown. I want to get you in the mix. The fix is in. I always recognize the viewers, the fans, the subscribers, and becoming a channel member, guys. So important to become a channel member today. Again, if you want me to stay on YouTube, if you want this to be my full-time job, we need the help, the support of all of you. Idea, Kane versus Omos. Joshua with a great idea. Kane versus Omos. Now that would be one for the ages. That would be history. That would be historic. Omos versus Kane, 1-on-1, and that would not be a shame. I'm on a plane. Kurt Cobain. Crane. Wow, guys, I am liking your views, guys. You got some great views today. WWE has managed to make Penta a loser. When was the last time he won a match? Kane versus the Samoan Werewolf. Oh, my God, yes. Kane one-on-one with the Samoan Werewolf himself. Jacob Fatu. And, guys, I am hearing rumors from my sources because, again, you don't be on YouTube for over a decade without knowing somebody in the business. Kane versus Big Otis if he wasn't hurt. Oh, that's right. Otis is out with an injury, I guess. I almost forgot about that. But so is Chad Gable. How about Americano? El Grande Americano one-on-one with Kane. Yeah, I don't know about that one. El Grande Americano, who now is played by, what's his name? Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser is now the all-American, American. Gunther, the world heavyweight champion. All right, guys. So we got 94 in the room, so I think it's just about time. WWE has managed to make Penta a loser. Now, let's go off of that. Do you guys think that Penta deserves better? Has he won more than he has lost? Are you a fan of Penta? What about the booking? What about the creative behind Penta? What are your thoughts on Penta? I want everyone to sound off. I don't want anybody to be mute. I don't want anybody to be silenced. What are your thoughts on Penta in the chat room? Does he deserve to one day become a champion in the WWE? And what belt, what title should Penta hold first in the WWE? Because I see gold in his future. There is no doubt that I see gold in the future of Penta. Make no mistake about that. Penta is gold. Penta is in. Penta is popular. Hey, Penta is popular. Maybe that could be a brand new t-shirt. I think there's something coming along the way about Penta is popular. There might be a new t-shirt coming down the line there. And that was my idea. I came up with that concept. I came up with that rhetoric. Well, you can't win them all. Hey, ask John Cena. For years, John Cena was accused of burying talent. And then when John Cena was United States champion, and after that, he was only making talent look better, putting talent over, giving talent chances, giving them opportunities. John Cena was putting over the who's who of WWE during the 2015 to 2019 era. John Cena was putting on TV grade level matches. All right. So Thomas says he doesn't really care for Penta. And again, everybody is entitled to their own view. Remember, everyone is entitled to their own view on YouTube.com. All right. So we all remember that. And remember the Rumble. Remember, if you want your name added during this live video, if you want your name added to the bright lights of the LED board, all you got to do is donate right now to the show, and your name will get added. $13 or more, your name will be added to the board. Dominic Mysterio versus Kane. Would that match be as fast as when Kane faced Chavo Guerrero that one year at WrestleMania for the ECW Championship? What did Chavo Guerrero lose in like 15 seconds at WrestleMania to Kane? I think it would be kind of like that. I think it would be something like that. The match would not last long if it was Dominic Mysterio one-on-one with Kane. I can assure you of that right now. And again, guys, it's all about interaction. It's all about intersecting. It's all about going back and forth with my viewers, my fans, my subscribers. I react. I respond to you. I bring you up live on the show. We don't just ignore you. We don't just let your comments go by. We don't just let your questions go by. We actually address it. We actually bring it up. We actually give a damn. I actually don't just talk about it, but I show it. I show that you all matter in the chat room. Penta versus El Grande Americano. Dominic versus Ray. Loser leaves WWE. Yeah, remember when WWE used to do loser leaves town match, a loser leaves town match? Well, oh my God, how long is Dominic growing his hair? I know, right, bro? I know, man. I know. Why has Ron Killings been buried? His new high street went faster than a heat-activated shower. Yeah, I don't know. He kind of lost some of that vibe, that aura. Powerhouse the like button and punch subscribe and turn on all notifications. Yes, always turn on all notifications. Yes, indeed. Dirty Dom needs a haircut. Yes, indeed, he does. I don't know if he's trying to be the next great Eddie Guerrero. I don't know if he's trying to get the mullet like Eddie Guerrero, maybe the stash like Eddie Guerrero when he first came in with the Radicals, Perry Saturn, and, well, we can't, Chris B. Bond break will be champion real soon. Remember Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk, and a loser leaves WWE in a steel cage match on SmackDown. Oh, yes, I do remember that. What Sean said, hit all the notifications. Yes, hit that notification bell. Indeed. Indeed. We are in need of all of you. Does anybody remember when the Brothers of Destruction? Yes. One more time. Kane and The Undertaker. One time. One last time. Could it? Well, hey, wait a minute. Let's think about this for a minute. The Undertaker is returning next week. The Undertaker will be making a rare appearance on WWE television next week. So remember, maybe this is where Kane will show up. Maybe this is where we will see the Brothers of Destruction reunite next week as The Undertaker is returning on NXT next week. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Yes, indeed. That will be worthwhile. That will be worth a watch. Make no mistake about that. And guys, it's so important to like the video. Remember to like the video. I want everybody to press like right now on their cell phone, their laptop, their desktop, their PC. Whatever device you're on, make sure to press that like. It helps out the algorithm. It helps out the channel. We only got 66 likes, but we got 80 people in the room, guys. We got to get those likes up. Remember to like the video. Very important, very crucial. Taker is going to school Trick. Yes. Trick. Trick might be tricked into a chokeslam or a tombstone pile driver. That could spell the end of one Trick Williams. Who will be tricked? Now, I'm just going to ask this question real fast, real quick. Who here is excited that football will be starting very quick, very soon? Who here is excited about the NFL starting? Because, the WWE has something to do with football. It's called the XFL. With the WWE has a big part to do with football. Who here is excited about the NFL starting? Do you know anything about the Super House show in Texas this Saturday? I heard it's supposed to be a pretty stacked card. I've heard about it. I have heard that it's going to be, mesmerizing. So, that's what I'm hearing about that show. See, here's the thing. WWE doesn't do live events as often these days, so when they do it, they're going to do it big. They're going to go all out. Who here is excited about the NFL starting in a couple of months? In just a couple of months, the NFL will be starting. But here's the thing. That is when WWE Raw is going to have even more competition on Monday nights, because we all know it's Monday Night Football versus WWE's. Well, there's no XFL right now, but it'll be WWE Raw going one-on-one with NFL on Monday nights again. Monday Night Football returns in just a couple of months, guys. It is going to be here before you know it. And then before you know it, it's going to be WrestleMania again. It will be WrestleMania 43 coming up? 42? Oh, my God. I mean, the numbers just keep getting higher, which means I keep getting older. Good God Almighty, I'm so old at 36. I am so old at 36 years old. I am excited for football season, especially college football. Roll Tide, roll. Kane will bury Trick. And again, guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but remember, The Undertaker is returning to WWE next week. The Undertaker is returning to WWE next week. And now remember, The Undertaker's got some heart issues himself. The Undertaker was hospitalized during WrestleMania week for heart issues, for heart trouble. The Undertaker had heart surgery during the week of WrestleMania. So you got to understand now, you got to think about this. Is The Undertaker going to be 100%? Is The Undertaker going to be 100%? Okay. Who in here can't stand Gunther? I'm going to be honest with you. It's not that I can't stand Gunther in the way, oh, he's a heel, he's a bad guy. He's getting my heel. He's getting my boo. I just don't like Gunther. I don't like his character. I don't like his personality. I think he's boring. I think he's dull. I think he's uninteresting. I think there should be a hell of a lot more they could do with Gunther and his character. I'm sure Gunther, the person, he's a great guy. I'm sure he's a tough as hell. But I myself too, I am not a fan of Gunther. I just am not a fan of him. Who here likes Gunther, but who here hates Gunther? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. What are your thoughts? What is everybody's feelings? I want everybody to rate Gunther from 1 to 10. I want everybody in the chat room. I want everybody's comments. I don't want you to be silenced. I don't want you to be mute. Actually, this is going to be a chat room check to make sure you're real. I want you to press in the chat room 1 to 10. What do you think about Gunther? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. What are your feelings on Gunther? I want all of you to review Gunther in the chat room right now. I want all your reviews of Gunther. Oh, we got a $35 donation by Brad. Brad, now I don't know if he's already donated before. Has Brad donated before? Bro, I want you to tell me if you've donated yet. But Brad with a $35 donation, unbelievable. The spectacle of that is crazy. We're going to add the name right now. So Brad has been added to the bright lights of the LED board. Brad at the $35 donation. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Brad. That means a hell of a lot. That will go a long way in keeping the lights on, keeping the internet on, keeping the show going. Guys, when you donate, you literally keep me going. You keep Seanzviewent going. You keep me on YouTube, viewers. You literally do. You literally keep me on youtube.com. So I thank you very much for the support, the admiration. It is all about the respect. It's all about the recognition. Thank you so much for your donation. Can anybody match or beat? Can anybody match or beat the $35 donation set by Brad? That's some pretty big shoes to fill. That is some pretty big shoes to fill. But if anybody can do it, it's my viewers, my fans, my subscribers, or it could be my channel members. Remember, guys, click the link in the chat room of the video and your name will be added to the board. Your name will get on the board. Shout out to the 81. I want to shout out the 81 that are in this room. Shout out to the 81 that are in this very room at this very time. Thank you so much for your support. Well, luckily there won't be any room. There's always, listen, there is always going to be room on this board. There is always going to be room on this board, okay? I'll always make room. I will always appreciate. You just made the list. Yes, the list of SVE, the list of Sean's View Entertainment. Yes, indeed. All right, so viewers, listen to this one here. All right, so let's get into the news, guys. 36 minutes I have spent on you guys, and you guys can keep coming. Remember, keep the comments coming. Keep the interaction going. It keeps the chat room going. It keeps the algorithm going. Remember, guys, this is your nonstop destination for all WWE. This is your nonstop destination for WWE. All right, so let's get into the news, the rumors, and headlines, shall we? Let's get into it. We got breaking news as it concerns a star leaving World Wrestling Entertainment, a massive star, a former champion leaving World Wrestling Entertainment. Yes, guys, let's get to 100 likes. Can we get to it? Remember to like the video. I want everybody right now to like the video. I want everybody to like the video right now, please, and thank you. Everybody like the video. So a big star, a top star, reportedly leaving the WWE to go to another promotion, another brand, another company. What does this all mean? Why is this happening? Why is this going down? What is going on, guys? What is going on in the chat room? Remember, the top donation to match or beat is $35. The top donation to match or beat is $35, and your name gets added to the board. So it would appear as if, oh, wait a minute. Well, we just talked about this guy. We just talked about this wrestler. WrestleVotes is reporting that Omos is set to leave the WWE, and he will be sent to AAA. Oh, my God. This is what we were just talking about, Omos. So Omos is reportedly leaving the WWE as WWE Creative have discussed sending Omos to AAA Wrestling. Omos. Now, you know, a guy that is so marquee, so big, so huge, so tall, why would the WWE get rid of Omos? Why would they send him to AAA? Why is the WWE not utilizing Omos to his abilities, to his credibility? This is a guy that went against Brock Lesnar, for God's sakes. This is a guy that went against the next big thing, Brock Lesnar. And now you're having Omos go to AAA? Unbelievable. Do you think Omos should stay in the WWE or should he go to AAA, AAA? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. No, I don't think the WWE, again, I know Thomas was just kidding. Ha, ha, ha. But clothesline the like button. Yes, Omos to AAA. That's nuts. Now, isn't AAA, again, I don't really watch other promotions except for WWE, TNA, and AEW. Now, isn't AAA like the home of the High Flyers or Japan or something? Isn't it a mix of wrestling over there? Again, I want to thank the 91. I want to respect the 91 that are in this room right now. I want to guys, I told you, I'm going to go live more often. If we get this kind of audience, if we get this kind of interaction, if we get these kind of donations, we're going to go live more often. We are absolutely going to go live a hell of a lot more often because I'm here for the subscribers and with the viewers since day freaking one. Since day one. And remember, if you want your name on the board like Brad, all you got to do is beat or match his donation. Beat or match his donation right now. Your name will be added to the board live during the show. Remember, all of you are what keeps me going. All of you are what keeps Seanzviewent Entertainment going. Yeah, so this is where I'm confused. I thought that AAA was the home of the high flyers. Omos is not a high flyer. Why would the WWE send Omos to AAA? That I don't get. That I don't understand. That I can't recognize. What is going on with the suits at WWE? Are they intentionally trying to fail the company? You cannot let talent like that go. Get out the door. Yeah, I'm very conflicted. I'm very confused. Why would you get rid of a talent like Omos? Why would you get rid of him? I mean, isn't AAA the home of Lucha Libre and high flying and all that other stuff? I thought that's what it was. Oh, AAA again, guys. I don't watch AA. You guys, I only watch WWE, TNA, and AEW. You guys know this in the chat room. I don't watch NJPW. I don't watch ROH. I don't watch this, that, and the other. I am WWE, TNA, and AEW through and through. Mostly WWE. Mostly WWE. All right. All right, guys, we got another. Who would like to see Chris Jericho return to WWE? Type yes or no. Yes for him to return or no for him to not return. Would you want to see Chris Jericho return to WWE? Again, your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. And remember to donate to the show. Become a channel member today. Send a super sticker, a super chat. You can actually be innovative and creative and send a super sticker right in the stream right now. You can donate with a super sticker, a super chat, a super thanks. Become a channel member. So many ways to help out the show, guys. Because I'll admit, I can't do this alone. I literally can't do this by myself. I put my time and I put all my effort into all of you. All of you. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Chris Jericho's got six-pack abs again, guys. Chris Jericho's been working out. Chris Jericho's been training. Chris Jericho has been hitting the gym. Chris Jericho is in the best shape of his life. Jericho's time off has done him well. It has done Jericho very, very well. Make no mistake about that. The Ayatollah of Rock. Guys, do you understand? It will be 25 years. Because Chris Jericho debuted in the WWF during the 2000s era, right? 1999, he was the Millennium Man. Remember that? Remember when he interrupted The Rock? 25 years. And we're not even talking about before that. Jericho was in WCW, ECW, but WWE strictly, Jericho, 25 years in the business. And again, you could even count before that because Jericho, again, as I said, was in WCW and ECW. All right. We remember that. He can break the walls down once again. Oh, he can. Oh, he surely can. Yes, indeed. Make no mistake about the Ayatollah of rock and roll, Chris Jericho. Did you know that there is a song called Alexa Bliss? It's by Bowling for Soup. She's in the video. Oh, really? Alexa Bliss is actually the actual Alexa Bliss from WWE? That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool as well. I switched to Raw for that segment while Kiss was performing on Nitro. Yes, everybody was in anticipation. I mean, that night that Jericho showed up on Raw, it lit up Raw. It lit up the USA Network, or was it the new TNN at that point? Raw has been on so many different networks. Raw has switched over. Raw has went over, and now Raw is on Netflix. That's a good question to ask the chat room. Do you want Raw to remain on Netflix? Yes or no? I want your thoughts, your interaction, your comments, your feedback. This show is all about you. Should Raw stay on Netflix? Yes or no in the chat room. And remember to like the video, guys. Remember to like the video. All right, so we got more news. Guys, I promise you a hell of an episode. It's been a hell of an episode already. It has already been one hell of an episode. We got more to go. Now, guys, I want your thoughts on this one. This is a hell of a take going on right here. This is a hot take, I guess. What is going on, Muhammad? What is going on there, Muhammad? All right, so Montez Ford calls post-WrestleMania match the greatest TLC match of all time. Do you think that recent TLC match on SmackDown was the greatest TLC match of all time? No, I don't think it was. It was great. It was great. Make no mistake about it. It was solid. But I think the WrestleMania 17 TLC was the greatest ever. WrestleMania 17 TLC or the SmackDown TLC match with the Dudley Boys and Edge and Christian and Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho. I think that was the best one. I think WrestleMania 17's TLC match was the best one. In my opinion, in my estimation. That's just my feelings on the whole thing. All right. Whoa. Randy Orton. We got some breaking news on the Viper. Randy Orton. Randy Orton names the most important match of his career. Now, Randy Orton says that the most important match of his career was against Cactus Jack. I want your thoughts. What do you think was Randy Orton's most important match of his WWE career? I'd say it was against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 21. That's my opinion. Again, this show is you guys. This show is about you. What do you think about the Viper Randy Orton? What was Randy Orton's most important match in the history of the WWE? Which was it, guys? Edge. Some people say Rated R Superstar. We all remember that one. Rated R. Rated RKO. Remember that one. Rated RKO. And guys, if you want your name added, remember, click the link in the chat room. It will go a long way in stabilizing my show and my future. Because without you, there is no Sean's View. Without you, there certainly is no Sean's View. What's up, Bobby L? We got Justin, we got Thomas, we got Francis, we got William in the chat room. David is still here. Bradley is still here. The highest donation to date, $35. The match with Edge. He's had many great matches. And again, guys, I got a very sad report. I got a sad report. Randy Orton, he's having more troubles. He just had back surgery. There's rumor and speculation that Randy Orton doesn't have a lot more time left in the WWE, guys. Maybe Randy Orton's got 2 to 5 years max. 2 to 5 more years max of Randy Orton in the WWE. Again, that is speculation and rumor. So you better enjoy Randy Orton. And if you're wondering why Randy Orton's losing a lot more often, because he's lost a lot. Ever since Randy Orton came back a couple years ago, all he has seemingly done is lost and lost and lost. And the reason for that is because Randy Orton has nothing else to prove. Randy Orton has already won it all and done it all. Now, he may have one more shot as a champion, as a world champion, because Randy Orton's trying to get to what, number 14 or 15? Randy Orton may have one more good run as a world champion, but he won't get the 17 or 20 or 21 or anything like that. But it would be nice to see Randy Orton break the record of John Cena. Now, wouldn't that be something if Randy Orton broke the record of John Cena? Again, all of you are notable. All of you are reliable. All of you want to know what's important to me? Each and every person in this chat room right now, each and everyone in this chat room is important to the brash and the brazen, because all of you are not just a number, but you are someone. You are somebody to me. You are part of the sum. You are a part of the extended family of Sean's View Entertainment. Yeah, Randy Orton at this stage of his career, he doesn't have to win every match. Randy Orton does not have to win every match because Randy Orton has been there and he has done that. Randy Orton has seen it all because he has won it all, okay? And, I still don't get the King of the Ring the last couple of years. I thought the King of the Ring was supposed to build up a new and up-and-comer, or a guy that was on the rise, or a guy that was reaching a pivotal level. Why would you give the King of the Ring to someone established already like Gunther or Cody Rhodes? Why don't you give the King of the Ring win to somebody that needs to earn? Karrion Kross would have been a great King of the Ring winner. The WWE, in my estimation, should have gave Karrion Kross the King of the Ring. Now, here's a guy that deserved it. Here is a guy that earned it. Here is a guy that is over with the internet wrestling community. Even though Karrion Kross is getting buried week after week and he's beginning to look like a joke, Karrion Kross deserves to win the King of the Ring. That is a guy that should be wearing the crown in the WWE, if you ask me. But that's just me. And again, who's going to beat or match the $35 donation? Who is going to get on the LED board of my show, the bright lights? It's going to be a scorcher. It's going to be hot. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. We got Alex Pinto in the chat room. Again, the King of the Ring is supposed to be for an up-and-comer, somebody that is trying to make their way. The King of the Ring should be used as a stepping stone for bigger and better things, not giving it to a Cody Rhodes or a Gunther, somebody that has already won the world title, somebody that is already over, somebody that is already established. That doesn't make sense to me. I love the King of the Ring. I love the idea, but I don't agree with how they're using the King of the Ring this time. I do not agree with the way they are utilizing the King of the Ring. And yes, the Brock Lesnar rumors, the Brock Lesnar rumors are coming up again. Brock Lesnar returning to the WWE. Brock Lesnar coming back. Brock Lesnar this, Brock Lesnar that. I think I'm to the point with Brock Lesnar that if he comes back, epic. If he doesn't, well, how about you build the next big Brock Lesnar like Braun Breaker? Like Paul Heyman said about Braun Breaker on WWE Raw. He called Braun Breaker the big dog. He said that Braun Breaker was the next big thing in WWE. Remember that, okay? The next big thing in the WWE. So there you go on that one. Again, shout out to the 68. Shout out to the 68 that are in the room. Yes, Brock Lesnar versus Gunther would be a match made in heaven. It would be the IWC's wet dream to see Brock Lesnar against Gunther. What a match that would be. It would be extraordinary. It would be off the charts. It would be uplifting, okay? It would be dominating. It would be transgressing. It would be about ruthless aggression. Where is that emotion? Where is that ruthless aggression in the WWE? There's a lot of talent in WWE, and not everyone can get a push at the same time. Well, you got that right. There's only room for a few at the elite level. There's only room for a few at the top level of WWE. I get that, and I understand it. Remember, become a channel member today. Super chat, super sticker. You can all donate to the show today. Super chat, super sticker, or becoming a channel member. Remember, becoming a channel member helps me stay on YouTube.com. It helps me stay and remain on this very website to the delight of each and every one of you. Shout out to the 70. Shout out to the live people that actually we got to do a little security check, a little chat room check. Make sure we got real credible people in here. Please press 70 in the chat room if you are real, legitimate, and authentic. Press 70 if you are not a bot, a troll, a hater, a naysayer, or bought. People like to say, I buy subscribers, I buy views, I buy comments, I buy money, I buy banks, I buy houses, I buy this, I buy that. The only thing I'm buying is I'm buying in to the hype that you are not right, to the people that think that I don't have what it takes to get the job done. Imagine Randy Orton turning on Jelly Roll and giving Jelly Roll an RKO. Imagine that going down, guys. Unbelievable. Wow. Jelly Roll gets RKO'd by Randy Orton. Then he would be a jelly doll at that point. Then he would be a jelly doll. He would be pulverized into the mat with Jelly Roll. Who are actually? I want your thoughts and your opinions. What do you guys think about Jelly Roll? Are you for him, against him? Do you think he should be a part of SummerSlam? Is he stealing a spot? Is he still in the spotlight? What are your feelings about Jelly Roll as a performer, as a singer, as a wrestler now? Although not very much a wrestler, but he's training to be one. So you got to give him respect there. You got to give him some respect there, guys. You got to give him his due. He's trying. He's trying with everything he has. What is going on in the chat room, guys? What is going on? Yes, press 70 if you are real. Press 70 if you are legitimate. All right, so moving on to the next big story. Speaking about being big, I want to thank my viewers, my subscribers for hopefully one day making me just that, making me big online. Every day we are reaching, guys. Every day we are reaching. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. All right. Yeah, well, I'm hustling every day. Let me tell you that. So, guys, breaking news on CM Punk. Breaking news on the world. According to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, it would appear as if CM Punk was originally going to return to WWE in 2019 until Vince McMahon ghosted him. Yes, Vince McMahon ghosted CM Punk, and then CM Punk went to AEW, and well, we all know how that went. We all know how that went at that point. What was your thoughts about CM Punk and AEW? Did you watch AEW? Did you like AEW when CM Punk was there? Did you feel that AEW was better when CM Punk was there? It all comes down to your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, your emotions. Remember, your view is the only view that matters. And do you like CM Punk's run in WWE better than AEW? Or did you like CM Punk's run in AEW better than WWE? Remember, CM Punk never lost the real world championship. CM Punk never lost the real world championship in AEW. Remember the belt he put an X on? Remember the championship that he put an X on? Remember, CM Punk is still the last AEW real world champion. Let's not forget about that. Shout out to the 79 in the chat room. Shout out to the 79. Some people say that CM Punk is better. Speaking about what is better, what is greater, what is the best, are you guys more for Raw? Or are you guys more for SmackDown? We're going to take your comments, your questions, and we're going to develop it into a conversation, guys. We're going to take your interaction. Raw or SmackDown? What is the better show these days? What are you more of a fan of, Raw or SmackDown? The blue brand. Are you Monday Night Raw? Are you Team Raw or are you Team SmackDown? And if you are Raw or SmackDown, I want to know why you are Raw or SmackDown. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Why are you more for Raw? Why are you more for SmackDown? What's behind it? What's going into it? What is the fundamental? What made you choose Raw? Yes, remember to like the video. When you file in, remember to like the video. Yes, indeed. It's so crucial to like the video today. What's up, Blue? We got Blue. Signed Danhausen. We got Gregory73 in the chat room. Crimson still here, hanging tough, hanging tight. Shout out to the 63 in the room. Shout out to the 63. Yeah, I've been watching WWE since I was in diapers, since I was a little baby, since I was a little tyke, since I had the little in there. I've been watching WWE since a baby, so I know my history, and then I got my brother who sadly died at 50 years old, so I got a lot of history from him when he was alive before me. So there's a lot of history, a lot of recognition, a lot of facts. Sure, I might get some things wrong because I forgot more than I know. I forgot more than I know, but that's the flow of the show, guys. That is the flow of the show. In my eyes, SmackDown always followed Raw, according to David. Jay Press says, yes, Dan Hawson and R-Truth would be cool. Jason Robinson in the chat room. I have followed SmackDown since it started. Gregory73 says, I am for Raw, more action. SmackDown has less action than Raw. Nigel is a fan of the blue brand of SmackDown. SmackDown, yes. Remember when they used to say smack your TV? Remember when they used to say that? Smack your TV. We remember that, right? Oh, yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. Oh, no, bro. We don't do filler. We don't do filler here on Sean'sview. We keep the show going. We keep the expectation going. We keep the anticipation going. We keep it at an all-time high because we go sky high on this very show. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We will succeed. Come hell or high water, we will come through because I'm Sean's freaking View. Oh, yeah, there's no doubt. I give you guys everything I have day in and day out. I give you every single thing that I have. All right, so we got another backstage report coming in, guys. We got another backstage report coming in. All right, so listen to this one, guys. Breaking news coming in right now. Jacob Fatu has been on a tier since arriving in WWE. Jacob Fatu has been on a tier, and now the company's about to put serious weight behind him. According to a new report from WrestleBinge, WWE is preparing for a major promotional push for Jacob Fatu that goes far beyond just wins and losses on TV. The company, WWE, is reportedly working on exclusively city-themed merchandise specifically designed for Jacob Fatu, a move usually reserved for selected top-tier names. Now that Fatu is officially a babyface, WWE seems ready to market him to a much broader audience. But it's not just WWE merchandise. WWE also plans to feature Fatu in more public-facing appearances, building up his facility and turning him into a face that fans can recognize both in and out of the ring. After a dominant first year, the WWE and Fatu obviously have massive plans in mind. Guys, speaking about your questions, your comments, your emotions, your opinions, your interaction, what are your feelings on Jacob Fatu? Do you like Jacob Fatu? What was your thoughts, your comments, your feelings on Jacob Fatu? It all comes down to each and every one of you. Yes, indeed, it does. What is everybody's thoughts on Jacob Fatu? Does he have a bright future? Is he a future world champion in the company, in the WWE? What are your overall emotions and your thoughts, your feelings on when Jacob Fatu? Yes, Jacob Fatu would be a great addition to the OTC along with Jay Uso, along with Jay Mother Uso. Yes. 100. 100, bro. You keep it at 100. You got to keep it at 100. Who will be the 100th like in the chat room, guys? Remember to like the video. Who will be the 100th like in the chat room? Remember to like the video right now on the Brash and the Raisin. What is going on, Pee Wee? What is going on in the chat room to Pee Wee? And Solo Sequoia is the WWE United States champion. The United States champion of this world. Oh, we got to 101. We have reached it. We have got to 101 in the chat room. So it looks like the WWE will be pushing Fatu to bigger and better heights in the WWE. Do you agree with the WWE pushing Jacob Fatu? Does he deserve it? Is it too early? Or is it just the right time? Is it just the right time? So we got breaking news coming in, guys, right now. We got breaking news. According to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, WWE main roster stars, main roster talent could appear at TNA Slammiversary 2025. Who would you like to see from WWE appear at the TNA pay-per-view this coming weekend? And are you going to watch TNA Slammiversary this weekend? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions in the chat room. Are you going to watch TNA this weekend? And what WWE superstars? Again, there's a lot of rumors that AJ Styles is going to show up there. A lot of rumors and speculation that AJ Styles will return to TNA Wrestling at Slammiversary in a one-off appearance. It all depends how it goes. It all depends how it goes. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the phenomenal one himself. Yes, indeed. The former WWE champion. The face of the blue brand of SmackDown. The face of the blue brand of SmackDown. Shout out to the 71. Shout out to the 71 in the chat room. 71. Again, what WWE stars do you think are going to appear at TNA this weekend? What is going on? Will Fort in the chat room. Will Fort in the chat room. Thank you so much. We got Judy in the chat room. We got Jay Press in the chat room. Bradley still here, hanging tough. Joshua still here, hanging tough. David still here, hanging tough. Fig Ad, I think that's what it says, still here and hanging tough. And of course, the great Bobby L. Bobby L, he loves my show. He watches my show, bro. Where's the donation? Become a channel member, Bobby L. Why don't you show support for the brash and the brazen? The next big thing. Well, I was already the big thing a long time ago, but I'm an even bigger thing now. North is still in the chat room. North, still here. Hey, Sean, I'm still here too. Thank you so much for still being here with the brash brew. According to WrestleVotes Radio, there is talk that one or two WWE main roster stars could appear at TNA Slammiversary this weekend, which takes place this Sunday, July 20th at the UBS Arena in New York. It was added that apart from AJ Styles, a couple of other main roster stars could appear there as well. Who else do you think should appear in TNA this weekend, guys? Who else should appear? Or who should disappear? Who will show up and who will show out at TNA this weekend? Because this is one of their bigger pay-per-views. Slammiversary, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this one of their bigger pay-per-views? Listen, I know Bound for Glory is their WrestleMania. I know that Bound for Glory is their biggest show. But isn't Slammiversary up there with one of their top shows as well? Or at least it used to be. I mean, I know we're in a new era. I know we're in a new time in TNA, and it's probably one of the best times TNA has been having over the last couple of years. TNA is riding a hell of a wave of momentum right now. They are riding apart the WWE. The WWE and TNA have come together. They have come together, guys. And that's nothing but a good thing. Nothing but a good thing. Imagine Cody Rhodes. Imagine Cody Rhodes at Slammiversary. Now, that would be massive. Or, wait a minute, there's been rumblings that John Cena, because remember all the talk in 2011, 2010 about John Cena being in TNA. Remember that? Oh, I'm going to show up for that other promotion. I'm going to show up. Remember when WWE couldn't even mention TNA? Remember when WWE couldn't even mention TNA? Remember that? Well, now imagine seeing John Cena in TNA, or has John Cena been in TNA this entire time, but we just haven't seen him? Maybe that's what's really going on. Maybe that's what's truly going on behind the scenes. And guys, remember to become a channel member. Remember to donate. Remember to send a super chat. Remember to send a super sticker, ladies and gentlemen. Help keep me on YouTube. Help reinvent me on YouTube.com, guys. Your support, your donation will go a long way in keeping the show alive and well. Remember to share this video. Remember to share this link. Remember to share this stream on Facebook, on TikTok, your friends, your girlfriends, your boyfriends. Share it all over the internet. Share it with everybody that you know. Because this is the damn show. Yeah, this year is flying right by. I agree. This year is going by way too fast, way too quick. Again, you know, we're going into NFL season again. And that means, again, WWE Monday Night Raw will be up against stiff competition with the NFL. You know, how does the NFL pull in such great why do you guys think the NFL ratings are always so high? I know they've lost a few over the last few years, obviously, the NFL has. But why and how does the NFL's ratings remain so popular and so big and so over? What makes the NFL so big and so popular? What makes the NFL ratings so significant? What makes them prominent? What is it about the NFL that draws those ratings night in and night out, day in and day out, week in and week out? What is it about the NFL viewers, fans, and subscribers? What is it about them? Joe Hendry will beat Trick Williams. All the pay-per-views this year is flying over. People all over the world watches the NFL. Yeah, well, that's probably the biggest thing right there. That is how they maintain those high ratings. Anybody that is anybody probably watches the NFL or they've heard of the NFL. CM Punk was good in AEW. Well, I mean, they made a whole show after CM Punk. Was it Collision? AEW Collision, was it? On a Saturday night. Saturday night's all right for fighting. CM Punk was the reason behind that whole show. CM Punk was the creative influence. CM Punk was very much behind the AEW Collision. Because NFL today is more about TV viewership and ad revenue. Mike Santana could beat Trick Williams. Joe will probably win back the title. People all over the world watch the NFL. Let's see. WWE TNA partnership is great. Any WWE stars can turn up on Sunday. Yes, and it's on traditional Sunday. You know, I do miss the days of pay-per-view being on Sunday, especially WWE. Do you guys miss the days of when WWE pay-per-view was on Sunday, or do you like it better on Saturday? Some people like it better on Saturday. I'll be honest. Some people do like it better on Saturday. Some people do. All right, we got more reports. We got more breaking news coming through here on Sean's View Entertainment. Let's get right into it. We got some breaking news coming in. Nikki Bella claims that she wasn't allowed to train at the WWE Performance Center before her Raw return. Nikki Bella wasn't allowed to train at the WWE Performance Center before her Raw return. Carlito says that fans offered to pay him to spit in their faces because I spit to the face of people who don't want to be cool like me, cool like Carlito. Did you guys catch the new WWE Unreal trailer that dropped featuring Triple H, CM Punk, John Cena, and more? Are you guys looking forward to the new WWE Unreal trailer? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions right now and right here. Press 58 if you can still hear me and see me. Again, it's a hot, scorcher day outside right now, so my internet is being a little funky. It's being a little stupid right now. It's being a little peculiar. Can you 58 in the chat room if you can hear me and still see me in the chat room, guys? All right, we got Pee Wee, Justin, Crimson, David in the chat room, still hearing me and see me. Remember, press 58 if you want to remain right here in the chat room. All right, guys, I'm actually talking to one of my sources right now in the know. We're working on a big story right now. We might even expose it during this video. I'm trying to get all the details. Don't go anywhere, guys. Do not go anywhere. We are not ending the stream, even though the stream has quieted down, even though the stream has got less people in it. We're not going anywhere. All right, I am working on an exclusive backstage report that you are not going to hear or see anywhere else. We're working on this right now. Again, this might be exposed. I'm trying to get all the details before we bring it out. Chatting with the Brash and the Brazen on Thursday night, UK. That is cool. Yeah, what is the time in the UK? What is it, like 8 o'clock over there right now in the UK, in the United Kingdom? Is that what's going on over there in the good old UK? That is a very big hotbed for the WWE, the United Kingdom, the UK. Yes, indeed. Guys, remember to share this stream, share this video all over Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Share it with your friends, your boyfriends, your girlfriends. 7:35 p.m. already. Wow, already. Bradley says, I am chatting from Nebraska. From Nebraska. I am chatting from Idaho. Idaho. Yes, indeed. Idaho. I guess as long as you're not a hoe. Slow flow, bro. Just kidding. Again, I am working on a big backstage report that I will probably unveil either today or during this very stream. Triple A threatens to fire Alberto Del Rio if he loses his next match. Oh boy, does that mean Alberto Del Rio is coming to the WWE? Please tell me no. That cannot happen. This cannot be. That cannot go down. Alberto, again, Triple A threatens to fire Alberto Del Rio. We got people from San Antonio in the chat room. People from San Antonio in the chat room. Trick Williams drops a savage diss track targeting the entire TNA locker room. Is TKO going to buy TNA? That is one of the major backstage reports we're working on. That is actually one of the major top stories Seanzviewent is working on. Is TNA going to buy, is TKO going to buy TNA? That is big. One of the big things we're going to be bringing up, one of the big things that we will be addressing. Remember, send the super chat, send the super sticker. Send it in the room right now, today. I would boycott WWE if WWE rehired Alberto Del Rio again. AEW, well, this is pretty major, guys. This is just coming in right now. AEW locker room allegedly, AEW locker allegedly walked out on advice offered by company's biggest names. Again, AEW locker room allegedly walked out on advice offered by company's biggest names. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Carlos Silva, again, addresses rumors that TKO wants to buy TNA Wrestling. Paige Saraya reveals a horrifying experience of being grabbed by an authority figure backstage at a wrestling show. Yes, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. What is up, Paul? What's going on to the chat room? What is going on? Whoa! Matthew with a $2 donation. Unbelievable. Expect the unexpected. Matthew coming up big with a $2 donation, a super chat. Remember, you can help the show with a super chat, send a super sticker, become a channel member today. It will go far in reaching Seanzviewent Entertainment. Yes, indeed, it will. Thank you so much, Matthew. Thank you. Every dollar adds up. Every dollar matters, and that $2 will certainly add up to the Brash and the Brazen. Yes, indeed, it will. Every dollar counts and goes a long way. Again, it all adds up, guys. That's the one thing I want you to know about your donations. It all adds up and it goes a long way to keep me on YouTube. Again, I'm trying, guys. It is my dream to make this my full-time job, and I need everyone to back me and support me. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with everything I say because that would be boring and dull, correct? But I need everybody to support and back me that has been here since day freaking one. Trying to make YouTube your full-time job is not an easy task, I can assure you. Making YouTube your full-time job is not an easy task. But if anybody can answer it, it is my viewers, my fans, my subscribers, and my channel members. And again, it's so important to become a channel member today. Again, guys, I am just waiting. Again, I build up myself saying that I am in real time. We do all WWE news and rumors in real time. And that is what I'm going to give to each and every one of you. I'm going to give you real-time updates, real-time videos, real-time issues and drama in the WWE because we're going to catapult you to all-time levels and new heights. And we're going to make sure that everything is all right. We're going to make sure that it's all right. So far in this very episode, in this live update, we have given you a lot. We have seen a lot. We have heard a lot. We brought up a lot of backstage news, rumors, gossip, speculation, but we're not done. We are not done. I am waiting for the next big, and I am working on a big report right now. Again, that could happen during this stream or the next video or the next stream that I'm going to do because, like I said, guys, I'm going to be streaming more than I've ever streamed in my entire damned life. Jade Cargill will still be getting a championship match at SummerSlam, Keith. Yes. Jade Cargill will still be getting a championship match against Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam. Yes, indeed. It will go down. It will happen. David with a $3. Oh, whoa. David comes up big with his own donation. Thank you so much to David. Wow. Unbelievable, man. Thank you so much for that super chat, that super sticker, whatever it may be. David, thank you so much. I think that's in pounds because it's the UK. Don't they do things in pounds over there? Thank you so much to David for that donation. It will go a long way. Give that a thumbs up, guys. Everybody give that $2. Can everybody donate $2 or even $1? $1 or $2. Can everybody donate right now to the Brash and the Brazen as we raise the bar to the extreme of extreme heights, to all-time levels? We got to make it historic. We got to make it iconic on this very show, the live stream, because this is what I mean. Bro, we love you, David. We love you. No homo. We love you, David. We love the support. We love the recognition. We love the respect. It's all about the admiration. It's all about showing up. It is all about showing up. Kill Switch was very sick. He almost died in a hospital. Kill Switch has a long road recovery. He has a long road recovery ahead of him, does Kill Switch. As Kill Switch was in a hospital for a very, very long time. And again, he almost succumbed. He almost died. But we're hearing right now that Kill Switch may be on the up and up. He might be getting better, finally. So yeah, Kill Switch, he's got a long, long way to go. my God. Wow. Monumental. Bradley with a $10 super chat. Can anybody match or beat Bradley's super chat donation of $10? Wow. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for that $10 donation. A multi-time donator. A multi-time donator is Bradley. And again, there is reports right now of a breaking AEW locker room walkout and a massive AEW locker room walkout, guys. That is a top story, breaking news right now online. A massive AEW walkout, and it's spiraling out of control right now. AEW is spiraling out of control right now. A dramatic turn of events, guys. A absolutely dramatic turn of events. I cannot believe what I'm reading. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I cannot believe what I am hearing at this very time. A dramatic walkout in AEW. The AEW locker room empties out, guys. It is absolutely emptied out. Is the end near, guys? Is the end near? Again, a massive AEW walkout. The locker room is emptied out in AEW. Wow. What is going on in AEW right now, guys? What is going on in AEW? The wrestling world has been shaken, guys. The wrestling world has indeed been shaken from its core. AEW walkout, the locker room, it may never be the same ever again. You want to talk about a critical, you want to talk about a diabolical walkout. The urgency is real. The urgency right now is real. I did not anticipate this. I did not expect this. I did not see this one coming. Again, guys, we're live and anything can happen. You got to expect the unexpected. You have to expect the unexpected. A monumental $10 donation just had. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. A massive walkout in AEW. We're going to get into the report right now, guys. We're going to get into this huge breaking report. It is absolutely massive. It is breaking at this hour. Massive problems, huge issues in AEW right now. Is AEW falling apart? Is it falling apart right before our very eyes, guys? Is this the end of AEW as we know it? Wow. Top AEW names, including Jon Moxley, Chris Jericho, the Young Bucks, Bryan Danielson, and Kenny Omega, extended a hand to help talent get indie bookings and stay active beyond shows, but almost no one followed up. No one showed up. We got a lot of breaking news. I don't know if you remember. I think this was like right after they came in or right before, but there was a leak in the building, like to the dirt sheets or whatever, and we would have meetings, and they would address this situation. That is when the conversation turned serious, and AEW leadership acknowledged that some wrestlers weren't getting enough reps and needed to stay sharp through the indie work. They offered to help directly. That said, if anybody wants help, ask one of us. we would be more than happy to help. And I'm thinking about the Young Bucks. I'm talking about Jericho and Moxley, Bryan, Kenny. I think maybe one or two more. And then once the meeting was over, everybody got up and everybody left. So again, everybody left the meeting, everybody got up and everybody left. And they just all stood up there with their dicks in their hands and they were just like, oh, okay, whatever. The room cleared. The AEW locker room cleared out. Again, the AEW locker room allegedly walked out. A massive AEW walkout has happened, guys. Unbelievable. According to the websites, the dirt sheets, the newsletters. Boy, you want to talk about a tragic miscarriage of justice. You want to talk about startling. You want to talk about what is happening right now. Unbelievable. What a sad state of affairs. What a critical point it is for AEW. Again, this is a rumor report going out there right now. This would be a massive crushing blow to AEW. This would be a massive crushing blow to AEW as we know it. This is what this amounts to be. This is what this amounts to be right here and right now. The agony, guys, the agony of defeat. This is a very scary, scary situation if you are AEW. What a collision course. A collision course of epic proportions, guys. As they say, expect the unexpected, and anything can happen. Anything can happen in the world of WWE. That's the damn truth. That's the way it's going to be. As they say, it is what it is. It just now is how you're going to go about it. How are you going to, progress? Or, you want to talk about a shakeup. It's pretty shaken right now. It is pretty shaken. Guys, this is why you can't leave my show. This is why you can't leave my episode, because things like this happen out of nowhere. It is unpredictable. It is absolutely unpredictable. What is up, Psycho Dad Jesse? I didn't know you used to watch my show, bro. Appreciate you being here. I respect you, bro. Psycho Dad Jesse, that is a name I have not seen in quite some time. Thank you for still being a part of the Brash and Brazen by design. Yeah, this is a horrendous report if it proves to be real, if it proves to be legitimate, if it proves to be realistic. This is horrible. Again, you don't want to see anything happen to any promotion. You don't want to see them go under, because these are people that have families. They have to pay the bills, pay money. This is not something that you would want to see. Is AEW breaking down right before our very eyes? Is it shifting? What is going to be the trajectory of AEW? Can they sustain? Can they maintain? Can AEW overcome the insurmountable odds here? Can AEW go against the grain? Can AEW run it back again and do it big? We all know Tony Khan's got an unlimited bank account. We all know Tony Khan has got unlimited money. He has got unlimited funds, does Tony Khan. And everybody wants to be a part of Sean's View. We got to get the Sean's View revolution and going in full swing. We got to get it kicking. We got to get it started. We got to get it going. Well, TKO is worth $33 billion, but guess what? They're also in debt. TKO may be worth that much, but they are also in debt, sadly and unfortunately. Yes, indeed. Yes, prayers to the AEW workers. Yes, indeed. Prayers to the AEW workers. That much is true. That much is realistic. AEW, money can't buy everything. As they say, money can't buy everything. And if you have your roster walk out on you, if you have your wrestlers and your talent walk out on you, it doesn't matter how much money you have. How can you run a show? How can you put it together? How can you plan it? How can you strategize it? How can you go about it if you don't have a damn show? Remember, guys, to help out the show, super chat, super sticker to the chat room below. Or right now, send a super chat or send a super sticker or simply become a channel member today. Yes, let's make the brash and brazen grow bigger and brighter and better, and moreover, let's give the push. Let's give the rub. We got Grant. I wonder where Mike Tenay is. I haven't heard anything about him in a while. Yes, Devrick Grant. Thank you for that question. That is a great question, a great comment. Thank you for providing to my show today. Are y'all WWE Raw or AEW? I'm more AEW. AEW has more action than Raw, but I know the ratings are going down a lot on AEW. What do you think? Gregory73 wants your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Are you WWE Raw or AEW? Well, I'll tell you what, if the current rumor is that the AEW locker room is emptied out, the AEW locker room has walked out, that is not a good state for AEW. That is not a good place to be in. That is not what you want to see, read, or hear about AEW. They just left. They just went away. They ghosted AEW. Talk about a challenging process. Welcome to the most persistent and prolific uploads in YouTube's history. All the backstage news and rumors as we make history day in and day out, each and every day and in every way. You got that right. Oh, you damn right. You damn Skippy. All good, Sean, the great one. Keep the news going. WWE TNA. Of course, I try my best. I do all I can. Every day we are growing. Every day we're trying to maintain. Every day we're trying to get bigger and better. Every day we're trying to get more influence into the YouTube algorithm. Hopefully the YouTube algorithm will pick us up and we'll have thousands and hundreds. Well, we got to start with hundreds first. We first got to have hundreds in the room. The other day we had almost 300 people live in this room. Again, yes, the other day we almost had 300 people live in this room. But again, people have lives. They have work. They have families. They have school. So we're always not, listen. Each time we go live, it's going to be different. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be smaller. It's going to be better. Sometimes it's not going to be as good. Sometimes listen, the streams are going to be all over the place. YouTube and their algorithm is very unpredictable. It is very unstable. So you don't know what you're going to get on what stream from one stream to the next. All you can do is hope for the best. That's all you can do is hope for the best. And along with my viewers, my fans, and my subscribers, with the support and with you backing me, yeah, The Miz leaving was rumored because, again, The Miz has not been seen or heard of on WWE. But again, it was a rumor. Again, I want to reiterate that it was indeed a rumor about The Miz. Yes, it was a rumor about The Miz. I mean, if the WWE could release R-Truth, right? Remember when R-Truth got released a few weeks ago or a couple of months ago, whatever the hell it was? Remember the backlash. Remember the disdain. Remember the hate that the WWE got for releasing R-Truth. So if they can release R-Truth, who's to say the WWE can't release The Miz as well? Who's to say that, really, honestly? Let's go out on a limb here. Who is to say that? Shout out to the 51. Shout out to the 51 in the room. Let's do a chat room check. Let's do a security check. Make sure we got real, authentic people here. No bots, no trolls. Press 121 in the chat room if you are real and authentic and organic. Press 121 in the chat room to show that you're real and that you are not going to steal the appeal.